Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at Access programming specifically for commercial production. I know very many people you're out there, you've been doing your projects in Access, they're very nice, but you don't know how to make them productive. Um, we are going to follow my project. You'll have a look at it and get a picture of how we shall continue uh, with projects making access for commercial use or commercial production. First of all, you tour my project and see how we're moving. I have a project called the Schools Information Management System or SIMS Info. So let us tour um, this project. The front end is in Microsoft Access and the back end is in SQL Server. As you can see, it's showing connection successful, meaning it has already connected to SQL Server. It doesn't matter where it is on the network or not, it will always look for that server and connect. So let me log in. So you can see I'm done with login, and you can, for example, go to biodata. uh, Check for records there. If I want to add a new record, I can check. Then close. Can also go to classes, like students are being promoted every year. The old class, you name it, then to new class, the new year, and the old year, then you change to the new year. Then you say change class, it will do that. We register teachers against their subjects because it doesn't allow real marks to be entered if the teacher is not registered. So capture teacher's name, telephone number. Initials, these ones are done because the report card must be signed by the initials of those teachers against the subjects. Then we have teacher subjects relationship. You choose a subject and choose a teacher, given a stream. So a teacher is attached to a class stream and the subject. Then we can go on for the report cards. We can ask for to enter the marks. For example, I may ask for agriculture, and I need to enter marks for senior one, term one, for example, 2025. Then stream maybe in East, for example, then would be paper one. Then I request for the mark sheet. Yeah, you can see only one student is there, and this is how why you enter the marks for agriculture. Um, Very important is that this system can work on a network. It doesn't matter how many computers are available, as long as it's on a network. The server can be accessed over a local area network or any other network as the configurations will be set. This is a DN-less connection. You don't need to set the DNS, you just need to connect. No bothering connections. You do it in code and it's done once and for all. As you can see, my system first checks in Microsoft SQL Server and sees the tables that are there. Then it connects to them. And so meaning you don't need to create tables in Access, you create them in Microsoft SQL Server, then you come to Microsoft Access. As you're loading, it picks those tables from the SQL Server. For example, let me log in, let me show you from the Access part. So let me open this. You see what I'm talking about. It's loading, so we want to see the tables. We want to see the tables. So it is here. These are tables. Can go ahead and delete all of them. Can go ahead, delete all of them. Delete. delete all of them as long as they don't delete the queries and the forms, because these forms are in the front end but the tables are in the back end. So now after deleting them, I close. After closing, I can reopen and we confirm that those tables are fully deleted and they don't exist anymore. So let us see. Yeah, the tables are not there. But see what happens. Immediately I double click and I'm logging in. It connects to SQL server and it has connected successfully, means it has already constructed those tables. Now I can log in. So meaning the front end is completely different from the back end. As you can see right now, if I log in again to check for the tables, they are already there because it has already checked from the back end and it has selected all the tables that are there and reconstructed them. Let us go to Microsoft SQL Server and we see what's there. And when we go to this database and we try to check for the tables that are there, you realize that these tables are already there. Let me put a table which doesn't exist. I like a table called YouTube. So when I create this table here, we create the table called YouTube. So you're going to see what is happening. We need to see what is happening. So it's loading. We are creating a table called YouTube. So let us say column name video ID, video ID. Data type any, can put any data type. Then okay, we make it a primary key. Then we save. We call it TBL YouTube. We call it TBL YouTube. So it's there. It's there. TBL YouTube. We can see it. It's here. Where is the table? Yeah, we first close it. So now when we close and refresh, it must come. Let us refresh. So TBL YouTube is here, and when we visit our Access app, it's not there. It's not there. Let me open in the edit window of our Access application. So we see if it does exist. So you can see it's not there. So what we normally do, what we can do here right now is to make sure that all these tables are deleted. For example, we delete all these tables. We delete all of them. No, but even if we don't delete, let me just log in. You're going to see a YouTube table being created because the system first checks Microsoft SQL Server and picks the table that is there and it brings. So now, right now, if we check from our front end interface, you can clearly see that we're going to find a table called YouTube. We are finding a table called YouTube, TBL, YouTube. It's already here. Yes, because the system first checks the back end, then picks those tables and brings them in Microsoft Access. So I want us to be doing Access programming without minding about scalability. You can do the database designs in Microsoft SQL Server and you do appropriate interface designs in Access. As you can see, this application is fully functional because it's being used, but I want to share my knowledge with the rest of the world Let us have a look at how the report cards look like. We go to issue report cards after entering our marks for all the teachers. But remember, this system works on a network. Teachers on various computers enter their own marks and the results go to the server. Now let us look at how the report card looks like. For example, these students did 3 sets of exams. Now a class, let us assume it is senior one, then term 1, let us assume the year is 2025. Now you really need help, you can contact me by email. I am not here to just showcase this system. I am here to guide you towards getting a similar product. It could be a hospital information management system, it could be accounts. Don't worry, all I want to assure you is that Access integrated with MS Core Server is capable of doing huge, large scale systems. Thank you very much. See you on the next episode where we shall be learning, breaking this solution part by part until you have got a complete solution. Thank you.